Hello, I'm Marlene here, and welcome back for some more Slay the Princess. We're going to be starting my second playthrough tonight, but first, I actually wanted to go back and redo the ending, because I read a little bit about how there's actually a good ending if you don't bring the dagger down with you in the cabin for the final interaction with the princess, which I'm going to be trying now. I will put a timestamp in the description below if you want to skip past that, because it is going to be very heavy with spoilers if you haven't seen the ending yet, and you happen to be watching this video. Either way, let's try to get to some good endings, shall we? Alright, princess, what happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting.
Yep.
But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I guess.
When the echoes
I've already been through this.
Will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
We shall see. Alright, I'm going to try this option here. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Lies with us, princess. Free yourself. Okay, maybe this isn't the way to get to the ending I was talking about. Okay, this might be a whole different one I had no idea about. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. This sounds very familiar. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
This is new. Aw, hey princess, take her hand, yeah. Aw. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Oh. Oh, what is this ending? Oh, that doesn't look good though. It's very poisony. You are free, and she is with you? Okay, I did not know that this was a possibility.
It's magnificent.
It is. Is this gonna be good though? There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute realities, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. Oh, this is good! You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Oh, that was a whole different ending. Way better than the one I got. Not the one I came back to play for, so we're gonna redo it again, just so we can get to the basement and not take the knife down, because I definitely want to see that. I am back in the cabin with Hero in our head. Let's go to the basement without the knife and see if we can get this good ending. I did just save, so if I screw up, which I tend to do, we're good.
Great it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
Dang right it has. Let's go, Hero.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here?
Yep.
The first time we heard her voice?
Never gonna forget it.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down the stairs.
And down we go.
Yep.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yep.
And there you are. Hands empty.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different.
We'll see, princess, together.
Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
I'd like that. Let's sit with her. Hey, girl. I don't want to be a god.
Honestly, me
Yeah, I
neither.
said that last time. I remember well. Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
Same. What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because
No.
I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
That's what I'd like to find out. Let's do it. Oh, these are all good. It doesn't matter what happens or what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want.
You know what? Yeah, I want that too.
Aw,
I think I'm
This
going
is
to stay
going well.
right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Oh, the voices are gonna leave our head too. We get to. I got chills. Are you sure you don't want to come, hero?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right. But I'll be okay.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
I'm sure you can, but I thought you guys kind of lived in my head. Lead with the princess. You lead, and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. Oh, this is the best ending. Look at this. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. Look at her. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see a tension seize her. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps. Oh,
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there.
Me either.
Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Princess. This girl. All good options. But you gotta say it. I love you, princess.
I love you too.
She sounded hesitant again, but she is blushing.
But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
I'll try. I'll try not to get too emotional myself. Oh. Our hand on hers on the door. We opened it together. A best ending. That's canon. I don't give a fuck. By far the ending I wanted. Hopefully the ending I deserved. Well, that was two different endings. Two much preferable endings. I liked them both way more than the other two I got originally. I'm very happy with them, and either of them are canon to me, but preferably the one where we just leave with the princess and we can just let our imagination do the rest, where they live happily ever after. I don't care if it's sappy. That's what happened in my world. Let's start the whole thing again. I'm going to do it from the save originally to see if anything different does happen. All right, so for this playthrough number 2, I am going to be abusing the save and load feature. That way, if I make a decision and it backfires horribly, I can go back. I figure for the second playthrough, that's allowed. And the first one, I wanted to commit to every decision I make because it just felt right. But this time, I wanted to see as much of the game as I possibly can. And I also want to redo one of the princesses, the witch, because I missed a couple of really good possible outcomes apparently, and I figure if we happen upon her again, we will be able to try it then. We're just going to play it naturally for now and just try to make some outlandish new decisions I've never made before.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
All right, let's just head to the cabin. Yeah. Wait. Oh, alright. So I guess that actually ends the game. I was wondering if there would be a potentially bonus ending for beating it twice along the same one. So I guess we're going to have to start a whole brand new game. Let's do it. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess.
You're here.
Cabin, princess. Let's just go. I don't think we need to exhaust these options every time.
Seriously?
Oh shit,
You're
no.
just going to turn around and leave?
That was not the option
Do
I
you
meant to
even
pick.
know where you're going?
I honestly do. Narrator, I've done this before. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh.
Thank you.
Yeah,
The whole
you're welcome.
world owes you a debt of gratitude. Really.
Whatever, even though it's my world technically, right?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
All right, this time we're going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement. Here we go. I'm excited. I'm going to be absolutely
The door to
reckless
the
this time,
basement
too.
creaks open, revealing a staircase
Probably doing her a
faintly
favor. We
illuminated.
already
Her
know.
voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Ooh, hey, princess.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I think that there's two different options for what she says when you first approach the basement, depending on whether or not you pick up the blade. I'm not sure. There's definitely two different greetings she
Don't
has
let it
here.
fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Yeah. Just checking in on you, princess.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
I'll never forget about you. Hey.
Walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Honestly, I don't think so. Yeah, I saw the ending. I'm still not 100% sure what exactly happened. But I think the narrator's the biggest threat to the world.
Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Fine. It's been a while since we just
Look how
talked to her at the
reasonable
beginning.
she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Let's tighten our grip. I think this time we're going to be a lot more aggressive with this princess.
You ignore the trembling in
she
your
looks
hands
scared.
and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh, I am.
You
A little
step
bit.
forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
True.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I got no choice,
She's
girl.
unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
That's fine. We're not here to talk, right? Fine then. I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
Yeah.
For the love of everything, just slay her.
Give me time, narrator. I'm doing this on my own.
Or drop the blade. Do something.
I will. Both of you stop pressuring me. Stare at the princess while holding onto the blade.
Stare at the princess, squinting fiercely.
Yeah, she best be afraid.
She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Perhaps.
You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice.
Okay. Slay the frickin' princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Dang it. I really wanted to do it
A
this
moment of
time.
distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Shit.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
This actually feels familiar.
Holy shit, that hurt!
I think this
Though
happened to
she's
us before.
unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Okay. Are we okay?
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Yeah. Can we flee a locker in the basement? Yeah, let's try that. That would be something I would never do. Let's do it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too.
Now just let her
She
bleed
has
out.
to be feeling it more than we are.
Yeah.
Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just
Oh,
bleed out.
we're just gonna get locked in here, aren't we?
Fine.
Oh.
You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
No.
She steps towards you,
Oh,
ignoring her
shit.
chains.
Is she gonna rip it off the wall finally?
They creak
Oh,
and
damn.
strain as she pulls against
Oh,
them
she's
until
strong.
finally they break. The links clatter to the floor, useless.
Thanks, narrator. Thanks for that detail.
She's free. Hurry.
Oh god, run.
You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you.
Shit.
You close the basement door, locking it
that's not
behind
gonna
you and
stop
quickly
her.
barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Yeah,
Okay,
good luck.
We can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Maybe.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
This feels like something I did in the demo.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your
I remember
eyelids
this.
heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Oh god.
I know you're still there. I hope you make things easier on yourself and let me out.
Nah.
It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
I think it's a little too late for that.
Terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah. Is it Spectre? I remember Spectre, and that was one of my favorites, and one of the ones I really wanted to see through to the end. I hope it is. We'll
As she
see.
violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Yeah, good luck.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Yeah, this princess is not going to trust us in chapter 2.
You
No
won't
way.
know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting you. You're so brittle. So go ahead, rest, do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you, and that when I find you, I will make you.
Yeah, I believe her.
Put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can
Yeah.
and huddle up against the wall.
And fall
You
asleep.
jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
She got out.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Shit.
Where is she?
Probably still down there.
Thanks for helping me get out of
it
that
is.
awful basement.
I'm pretty sure this is Spectre.
You try and stumble
Hey.
to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Definitely one of the creepiest princesses.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
Sure.
But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
I guess now that we've seen the ending, I can kind of trust the narrator.
So helpless. I
Yeah.
can take my time with you, can't I?
I guess it's up to you, princess.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your
eyes.
organs shutting down one by one.
Pretty sure she's killing us with her mind.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
So we have gills, we have feathers, we are presumably some sort of raven creature based on the reflection with the ending. What the hell do we actually look like? Every time they show us, it's very hard to make out. I'm very
Shame.
curious.
If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
That is true, princess, but had to try something new, right?
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Lovely.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Actually.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Actually.
I'm sorry, but it is.
It's not.
Everything goes dark,
And she died.
and you die.
Chapter 2, the nightmare. Oh, maybe not the specter. Oh, shit.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of you're here to...
Princess, slay her. Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
No,
If he
but it
doesn't remember
will.
what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Maybe.
What if he hears us?
Oh, I got the paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Because he does.
Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
That's fine. We'll play along. Proceed to the cabin. Let's do it. See what the
warning.
nightmare is.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. I
Yep.
don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time.
That's true.
At least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
And then she decided to kill us.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah, agreed, Paranoid. Always. Proceed into the cabin. Trust no one.
The interior of the cabin is plain.
This is different.
The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Take the blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
For sure.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Yeah, I noticed that. Now it's just a huge freaking opening.
It's just an empty frame.
Yeah.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I do now. Look at the windows. Yeah, I remember this in the demo. Creepy.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. If you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
I'm always stuck in my head, narrator. That's my problem.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
All right, let's do it. Take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
I would like a bomb. Yes, please.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Kind of a boring way to do it, but okay.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Approach the mirror. Now that we have the blade, I want to see if anything different can happen. Maybe we can
Walk
break
up to
it.
the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Nope.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
No, it looks like the blade doesn't give you any new options with the mirror. Fair
Reach
enough.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right
Yeah.
He make it go away. Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
I think you're onto something, Paranoid. He doesn't want us to see our reflection. This whole cabin is different than I remember it being.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Is that her?
She knows that we're here. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this
That makes no
past
sense,
life
man.
nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Uh-huh.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Just you wait, narrator. You'll realize soon enough, I'm sure. Enter the basement.
You cross
Ooh,
over
yeah.
the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
Lots of eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
I mean, I do agree with that.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Yeah, she did it with her freaking mind. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard.
No, it can't.
But then we'd lose our weapon.
And probably miss.
Make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
Okay. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her, Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Felt
The rest
wrong.
of you should take notes. You know why I'm being a pessimist.
I know, and I'm with you.
I'm just asking questions.
I'm just faking it, guys.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find
Multiple
yourself
paths.
between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Oh,
She
right.
could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
The eyes do look very creepy.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. I'm going to die
Fine.
down here. I don't want to die again.
Too bad, Paranoid, you're gonna die again, because that's the only way to get to chapter 3. And I really want more chapter 3s.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Okay.
I wouldn't give it too
Ooh.
much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Okay. That takes a little of the pressure off. So I generally go right whenever I get the choice. So this time I'll just go left.
You turn to the left.
It's gonna be a maze.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
are.
hey.
I told you I was going to find you.
You were right.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Shit.
Your arms quickly follow.
Yep, it's gonna happen again. Paranoid was right.
This is it, isn't it?
I think so.
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Stop calling it little.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think!
You tell me, Paranoid.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
It's not my fault. It's your
Wonder
story,
how many
man.
times I'll get to play with you before you break.
I feel like as many as it takes.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate.
Ooh.
It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate
Hey.
gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches
I
death.
feel like Paranoid's trying to keep us alive.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it.
Yes, please, Paranoid.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Just keep going, Paranoid,
You
damn.
have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
I hate when the voices in your head argue.
Heart, lungs,
Liver,
liver,
nerves.
heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
This is scary.
You can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Mean.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
Because she has the upper hand.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Should we? Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
I can't argue with that.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
This princess is very frickin' disturbing.
The princess leans forward,
Oh,
bringing
hi.
her masked lips close to your ear.
A little too close for
If I
me.
want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Please don't.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop.
Oh, no, no, no.
Hey, snap out of it.
Pay attention, Paranoid. Keep
Okay.
doing it.
Deep
You
breath.
got this. Yep.
Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
There you go.
Heart. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
Barely.
One moment,
liver,
and then you're
heart,
gone.
lungs,
Just
liver, nerves,
like
heart,
that.
lungs,
I don't know about that, princess. I think we might have this under control.
Ah, and there's the fear.
The fear's always been here.
pulls away. Nerves,
Weird.
That wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
heart,
I've already done that.
It's true. What happened after you killed me the last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me.
Ah.
So I started to drag your body out with me, and then
heart, lungs, liver,
What?
you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Alright
I don't
then.
think I can live without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Well, I don't blame you. And if I let you out, what then? Do we just go our separate ways?
No, Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Pass.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Yeah, you're not the princess I want to spend eternity with. If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice.
Are you?
You're alive, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option.
It wasn't because of
But it
fright.
looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Maybe a bit. Not my favorite go around with this princess. Being around you is agony. I am not going to stick around.
We both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side.
The bright side?
I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
Not in this situation. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organs shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Is she not doing this to us? And what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
We're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
Unless I kill you.
Static.
Oh.
And a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, no.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too.
She knows what's going
That's how
on.
this all works, right?
Yep.
This doesn't end until you let me out.
Or kill you.
And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Yeah. We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Yeah. You're a lunatic. You know that, right?
Like I said, I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control.
Yeah.
So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
Raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of
I
death.
kind of want to try running, but I also want to try leaving with her. Okay, let's get out of here. Leave together.
No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving.
Oh.
And,
A reckon narrator,
do you
man.
think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is.
Oh.
Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
I notice the second voices we get have a little bit of control
Shit.
over the narrator.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't
Alright.
believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Okay, I'll trust you.
I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
There, that sounded really creepy.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Yeah.
Right. Heart, lungs, liver. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
She needs us alive.
That's my thought. Let's try to trust her a little more often. Step onto the stairs.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement.
He
Feel
sounds
the
so mad.
static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles.
Ooh.
An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
What's that noise, princess? Don't rush
The only
me.
thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind
Yeah,
you.
a real shame indeed. Narrator.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here.
Right.
The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
We never trust him.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart,
Keep going, buddy.
Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
All right.
Liver.
I think the door's locked.
You haven't even tried it. It will open. You just have to give it a tug.
Give it a tug. Try the door. Oh.
It's the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort. And the
Narrator's
door
surprised.
creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Only as powerful as our,
Heart, lungs, liver. Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you?
Yeah, narrator.
I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
True.
I don't know. Secret reasons?
Always secret reasons with this guy.
Door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her. I thought you wanted us to slay her.
Same thing.
It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do?
I'm thinking, man. Calm down.
Oh, do you want to hear from me now?
I guess.
Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust.
Yeah.
Brain? Heart.
Trusting my heart has definitely not always worked out in my favor.
Right, heart.
But okay.
Lungs.
Okay.
Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it.
Hero's taking over?
Heart. Lungs.
Oh.
Liver. Nerves.
You're doing great, man.
You're terrible at this.
Oh, he's fine.
No, doing my best.
What are you doing?
Mind your business. I'm just conversing with my voices.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart. Finally, I can.
Oh, it's just so creepy.
Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things.
Understandable.
We're asking you for your blessing to trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
For some reason.
Fuck this guy. Don't trust him.
Okay.
So you'd have them trust her?
How about neither?
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
Same.
Whatever. You heard what he had to say. So whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking.
Is it gonna let us leave with
All right,
her?
I'm done. You can let me take over again.
Okay. Hero will be happy.
Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart. Lungs.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Okay.
Open the door.
All right, lady, you're gonna have to step back a second. You're getting a little bit too demanding for me. All right, this is one of those moments where I'm probably gonna try both, because if we leave the cabin and it ends here, I definitely want to go back and try to get a chapter 3. Let's leave the cabin first.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard.
Me, never.
You've actually doomed lungs.
Oh, he's getting quiet.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Well, this princess definitely wants to end the world.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Yep. The princess, exhausted, slumps to the
Why
ground.
is it so cold?
You're about to get engulfed, lady. Yep. There she goes. Alright, now we try slaying her and hopefully get a chapter 3.
Your
do
will
it.
concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
Excellent.
She doesn't
Ooh,
even move
Look at her
as the
face.
blade sinks into her heart.
She looks like a doll.
We
It's very
did it.
creepy.
We actually did it.
I'm as surprised as you are, Hero. I didn't think it was going to be this easy. It wasn't.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Oh, excellent.
Can she?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver.
Yeah, keep going, paranoid.
nerves. In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth.
Lovely.
As you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
How fun falling
Are we just
forever.
falling into nothing?
I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Yeah,
She
can't wait.
tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness.
Well, that's depressing.
You are alone, and you are falling forever. But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through.
I'm not.
Oh, I can stop now, can't I?
I may as well. It's time
Can.
to die.
Finally.
We can relax now, paranoid.
Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of here? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
I have a good idea.
It means you're falling. Forever.
Excellent.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hate this.
Oh, hero, we still have our blade, right?
You continue to fall.
We have our blade.
Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
We could end it.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. You continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall.
Okay.
I feel sick. Doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it?
I know what you're saying,
What
paranoid.
do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
I knew it.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? Guess that hasn't stopped us before.
Exactly.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Because anything's better than just falling into a black abyss into nothing forever and ever and ever and ever.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
And that reason.
You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die?
Yeah, he's never cared
why
before.
do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Oh, because we share a life.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
All life but the princesses.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Alright, it's actually going to make me decide then. Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit?
Yeah, a little bit.
I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
Oh, yeah?
We don't have
Guess
to
we may as well
starve to
wait.
death falling through an infinite void. You have our way out. Use it.
That's so effed up, paranoid. But I get it. It's not like it matters if I die. I'll just come back again.
Again.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
How unfortunate.
I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
He did.
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though.
Oh, he's getting a little bit honest again.
You bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's.
Yep,
And
I
mine.
remember. Yep.
She's dead and we're falling forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
Because we'll remember.
Just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
So you want me to just sit here and fall forever, narrator? Ugh,
I've
no.
already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Alright. Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
Okay. How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
Fine, I guess I'll drop it. But I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need?
Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
I am missing my favorites.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Okay, I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now, and then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I feel it.
You think so,
I'm
hero?
not. Either way,
At least needling him is something to do.
Yeah.
The
Secret?
narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us.
Yeah.
I can.
And he did. A
The
secret?
narrator continues to ignore you.
Can we do this infinitely? Aw, damn, we can't. Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Because he's in here.
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
That we all hate each other. I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Yeah. Now let's just wait.
More time passes. You continue to fall.
Wait some more.
Time more.
Okay, I think it's gonna do that every
More.
time.
More.
So we have to make our decision. Let's drop the blade.
No, what are you doing?
Probably making a mistake. I should have saved.
Loosen your grip, and the blade tumbles through your open fingers. Now you're really falling forever. There's no way out now.
You mean, other than starving?
Shit.
I mean,
Other than that, I guess we wait.
you wait. Then you wait for a little while longer. And eventually the thirst sets in. And the hunger.
It's gonna be a much
The
more
darkness
painful
of this
death than it
place
had to be.
prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time. But that doesn't stop it from passing. Nor does it stop your biology from unraveling.
Damn.
The only things you know for certain are that it's long and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words.
Ooh, that's rough.
You really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
You're right, I was wrong. I made a mistake. I just don't like making that decision.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark.
And you
And you
die.
die.
Yep.
Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
Nope. Infinite possibilities. Infinite dimensions, apparently. Let's do it. Chapter 3, The Wrath. Ooh. That sounds angry. Oh, the Wraith. Sorry, I can't read.
You're on a path
Chapter
in the
3,
wood.
The Wraith.
Shit.
Ooh.
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and
Yep.
on.
And on.
We've tried doing it our
Ooh,
way.
the Opportunist.
Tried doing it
Oh,
his
no.
way. I think the only way left is hers.
The Opportunist is the worst. He's just a backstabber. I rank him down below with Smitten.
Are you suggesting we let her out?
In fact, I think I like Smitten more.
Why shouldn't we? It's obvious she's the one with the real power here. We might as well ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying new overlord.
Oh, I guess so.
Okay, so you've already been here.
More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
Yep, the last narrator filled us in nicely.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included.
Yeah.
See, it's that last part I'm not so sure about. We've ended twice now. We even ended her once, but it didn't matter, because it still threw us right back into these woods.
Yep.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it?
It looks different.
I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
No, we're surrounded by Earth.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end.
Interesting. Look at all the cobwebs, too. Dang.
Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job. All
Maybe
right?
if you let me in on the secret narrator, I will.
Well then, if the world's rushing to an end, that's all the more reason for us to rush over to the cabin and make ourselves useful. It's all about making a good impression. If we're useful, there's a place for us.
Okay. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own.
But she can't. We already discovered that. She tried.
So it sounds to me like she's getting out no matter what we do.
And I say, aligning ourselves with somebody like her is clearly the better option.
Interesting.
She's going places. Let's make our way to the cabin and demonstrate our value.
No, it's strictly worse.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
Yeah, that's what I do, man.
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
I do it wrong all the time. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite
Which
loop,
we are.
there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't.
Sometimes I don't.
You can just keep making the
Narrator.
correct choice forever, never deviating.
Do you see how little authority he has? He's practically just begging us at this point. She at least takes what she wants. She's inspirational, really.
It's being very weird.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
Continue down the path towards the cabin.
Yeah.
It isn't long before you're steps away
Ooh,
from your
looks
destination.
very different.
I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Yep, something, slay the princess.
Of course
Let's go.
we do. We've been over it. Find the one in charge and make sure she knows how helpful we are.
He's just trying to get her to trust us so he can stab her in the back.
I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Maybe.
Whatever.
You've
You don't
tried
want to
that,
listen
though?
to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Then she just gets consumed. So I guess whenever you kill her or she kills you, you get the loop again. It's when you get her outside, it's when it ends, right? Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now,
Yep.
especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice.
Call my voices clowns.
Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
It's for the best.
I wouldn't trust that if I were the one making decisions.
Take it however you will.
I will. Enter the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark.
This
A
one's
single
pretty.
narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange.
No door.
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine
Oh,
blade?
there's literally no blade this time. That's a first.
Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time?
Yeah.
Let's be mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bargaining power.
Yeah.
We should fold and beg for mercy as soon as we see her.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so worm-like.
He is pretty
Right.
wormy.
We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals. We did kill her last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but she sort of let us do that, didn't she? And again, we don't have a blade. And look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. At the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on. The bedrock, if you will. She'll understand the value of that.
I'm sure. Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of the hallway and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
All right.
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Possible.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. Certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Oh, stop being such cowards, all of you. We know what we're going to do. We know what's going to happen to us. There's literally nothing to be afraid of.
Okay, I'll trust you. I don't trust Opportunist. Never will. Opportunist is the one voice I'll never trust. Or smitten. Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you.
Yep.
Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Because we probably are.
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side.
She doesn't, and it's definitely a bad thing when you have a pissed off Wraith looking to kill you. Or at least force you outside with
the end
her.
of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Yes. Oh, wipe the mirror clean.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse.
Yeah, you get used to it, man.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't relax yet.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Hey, princess.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle.
Excuse me.
Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
Constricts? Is she some sort of snake?
Bones snap.
Oh.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
I want to see her.
Met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
She snapped her ankle. Look at that. Oh my god, and also look at our feet. What are we? Hey.
You killed me last time. And that was after you tried to lock me away forever.
Yep.
I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from me.
Yeah.
So now, I'm going to take yours. And I'm going to walk it out of here.
Oh god.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
This is fucked.
Great, we're all on the same page then. The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this.
You know what? Fine, I'm with you, Opportunist. I think that's the only way we're gonna get out of this, potentially, but I already know we're not. We're not getting out of this.
Are we?
She's
She
pissed.
clearly hates us.
Yeah.
I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this.
Letting her in.
We don't have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of here.
Ignore them. Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
I don't think I want to. I think we need to just become her friend if we can. Look, we're even now. You've killed me, and then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now I've become something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
You're welcome.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Well, I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here.
And you did
Oh, really?
hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
I don't blame you.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
Yay.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the
is
rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling,
Skeleton.
moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Ew.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Or give me my dang blade.
Crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
At this point, I don't know what I want.
Not like this.
Yeah.
You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Yeah.
She's mad at us, I get it. But it's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry. I'm what you might call a smooth talker. I like things out.
Alright, give it a shot, opportunist.
Will you now? With her like that? Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness.
Or listening to reason.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine.
This is fine.
Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
No, but it helps to say it.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
That's true, and think.
Your vision
Okay.
fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Of our soul? Is she inside of us now?
You're awake.
What?
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull.
What?
Her voice is all-encompassing. You
She is-
feel wrong.
Is she joining us in my head? Do I have a choice?
So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Don't remove my voices. You want me to get up? You just broke my freaking ankle. Ew.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
Oh, this is horrible.
The two of you are being incredibly rude. Hi, hello, welcome. I live here, along with him, and... Well, I've never been clear on whether or not he lives here.
That's something I wondered a lot at the beginning, too.
I don't think this is helping. We should try to keep a low profile.
Agreed.
I just want to tell you how great a job you're doing. You're a real go-getter, really seizing destiny by the throat and making it yours.
Amazing
The kind
princess.
of gumption a guy can really admire.
Will you drop that at some point, lady? I'm sick of throwing it in my face.
That was then. This is now.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of winners, and you're the biggest winner around. I'll have you know that as soon as we wound up back in the woods on this go-around, I suggested that we free you. I'm on your side.
He really did. Opportunist, I think it's best you just accept she's never gonna trust us
At the
again.
end of the day, I just want a job. I figure if he's right and you're going to end the world, there's got to be something else coming after all that.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure I have a place helping you run it.
You know he's lying. He's a freaking opportunist.
I think you should stop talking.
Let him keep talking. What's the worst that could happen?
Look, all I'm saying is that whatever comes after is going to be a hefty management task. You don't want to do all that alone. And we are the only people you know. Possibly the only people left alive once you've done whatever it is you're going to do. So you'll have to hire us.
A weird approach.
We're going to die. No, we're going to do something worse than dying. She's going to torture us out of existence, and it's all going to be your fault. We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
Okay, can we? No.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
This is awkward. All right. Like, throw your body into the abyss. At this point, I'm deciding basically anything that involves not leaving the cabin is the route I'm going to take, because that means we go longer. Throw your body into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower,
We did
you
it.
tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Good job, Paranoid. I don't think you're going to get a choice, Princess.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body.
Our poor body.
One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
Just jump.
This is just embarrassing. I would have made sure all of you had cushy jobs on the other side of this. But you're going to make it impossible to
I
patch
don't
things
want a
up.
job in whatever freaking world the princess has in mind. She will.
It's now or never, no doubt. Just make it happen.
Okay, do it, Paranoid. Jump in.
Throw everything you have
We
against
did
her
it.
and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed.
Good.
Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Oh, we did it. Oh, we're falling again. I don't hate you, Princess.
Her thought
She made me
slips
do
through
it.
you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. I thought we already fell forever.
We did.
Yes, but now we're falling with her. She doesn't get an easy way out this time. Just like we didn't get an easy way out last time.
So now we get to fall until starvation with the princess also in our head.
I don't think
Excellent.
this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
Yeah.
What happens now?
This is not what I wanted. This is just what had to happen.
I want to know what he thinks happens now.
Yeah, narrator, let us know. What?
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Is he gone? Narrator? What? Hey. Wasn't called for. There she is. Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel a something, a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening?
What? Is it gonna engulf her? Oh! Okay, I guess you don't have to leave the cabin for that to happen. And now we know. And chapter 3 is it. But you don't answer her before something takes her and leaves something in her place. You feel a force underneath your feet once more.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I'll find her, but you're gonna be stuck here, hero.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Because it's time to see our reflection. The narrator is gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
Maybe this one did.
Yeah. No voice needling us anymore. Feels good, but I also feel itchy. Cold. We're top of the pecking order now. Right, boys?
I guess so, opportunist. Just what you wanted. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Does this mean we won?
I think I've said that before.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
The mirror?
I should feel better with her gone. But I don't.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Well, what else am I gonna do?
It's calling us. And not in a good way.
Well,
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
unfortunately I have to, guys. I'm sorry. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't
I have
do
to,
this.
man. I have to. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Final.
I remember you saying that before. Here we are. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. I think that might just say that every time it's the first one. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, look at her. You're at the cabin. Approach her. Oh, look at her.
In the long quiet, and
Gorgeous.
brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Not the best vessel, I'm sorry. I wasn't that nice to her. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Alright, I'm mostly just gonna ask things I don't remember ever asking before. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Yep.
We
Right.
are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Yeah. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry.
She's part of her.
There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Well, that's nice. At least she knows some form of peace. I feel a bit bad for this princess. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Fair enough. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness.
I may have asked that
I
before.
could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I hear that. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me.
Right, yeah, we've asked her
And
this
part
one
of me
before.
is
It's
her.
her, yeah. Say nothing. I guess, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
And we will.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Will do, princess. Will do. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Right. Okay. Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Alright. Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I will try.
You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Well, that one was definitely one of the most interesting princesses we've experienced for sure. She was spooky, probably the creepiest one we've encountered so far, for sure. After the frickin' racer. I really liked it. I think I'm going to enjoy a lot more of these ones now that I have a better idea of what's going on in this game, and a better idea of how to prolong each interaction with each princess, which I intend to do this time. I want to see every chapter 3 I can, for sure. Either way, I hope you enjoyed also. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you did enjoy it, give it a like. If you want to see more like it, subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.